So my name is Kambiz Mazidi. This is my wife Shabnam Zari. We have two children that come to this school, Lana and Kian. They've been in this school from the start of this year. Lana is in year 1 and we have Kian who's in kindergarten.
I am Shide Nasrullah, and that is Shahram Afshari. We are parent to Radin and Arad Afshari. Radin is in year 2, he is 7, and he came to Esslemont College from term 1, 2023. Arad is 5 and he is in Kindi.
So my name is Jinus and it's my husband Riaz. We have 2 children. Micah is currently enrolled in Esslemont College and he is in stage 1. And we have an older son, Zachariah. He is going to be enrolled next year in stage 2.
Having the smaller classes, I feel like they are having more one-on-one time with the teachers, so they do get more interaction and they get to, I guess, learn a little bit better than what would have happened if there was like a bigger classroom. Yeah. So like a classroom of 30 kids, I could just imagine my children being lost within like the big classroom. But this is small and I feel like they, I guess, get to interact a lot more with the teachers and they're getting a better sort of education.
My concern was they coming from a larger school community was mainly the social aspects of the schooling and also the apparent limited resources of the school. However, since then the school has been very proactive in forming partnerships with other local organizations to utilize the local community connections. Consequently, our children have had more opportunities to participate in a wider range of social and sporting activities. This school has also taken advantage of online learning platforms like the CISO, like the PME collections, which minimizes the need for physical infrastructure to a point. They also offer unique programs that provides extracurricular activities tailored to a smaller class sizes, which would expect from Esslemont. For instance, our children during term 1 were given weekly swimming lessons. They also go on regular trips and excursions to museums, to nearby parks. They have gone to temple. And what's more is that they have worked very hard to employ adept teachers. As she just said, Shona is an excellent teacher. Overall, we would say the school has been very proactive. They have been very flexible and resourceful in addressing our concerns, whichever they may be, and they have created a successful learning environment.
Here, as soon as like if I have any sort of concerns or I want to see where Lana and Kian are progressing, Miss Shauna, Miss Judy, they're both, very welcoming. I can talk to them whenever I need to talk to them regarding my children. And I think that also gives me a sense of confidence that, my kids are attending a school where I know exactly what they're learning, so I can sort of implement that at home as well. And I can help them if there's areas that, for example, I had a meeting last week with Miss Shauna and it was regarding Lana. I wanted to know what level she was at and where I need to focus on her a little bit more. And it just reassured me, gave me the confidence that, where she is at.
And where she should
and
go.
Where she should go, yeah. So, the teachers are always very welcoming. We could always talk to them about anything, really.
It's very easy to book appointment with Ms. Shona. Very easy, just like we need to ask and it's done.
Judy.
And Judy as a principal, it's amazing how easy it is to have a conversation and ask what I don't know. And they're always there to answer, they're always there to address, and they're always there to listen. To me, that's very important. They are not there to just say, okay, I was in this meeting with you and I've done my job. It's not like that. They are in that meeting because they are really listening, and they are listening because you can see some changes was made. and you can see feedback is coming from them, and you can follow up, and they always have like follow up for you. The next week they will come and say, okay, Shida, we've done this and this is the change happened. So what you think about it? Did you see any things? How we can work on it again? So I love that fact, the easy communication, the fact that they are really there to listen.
In the previous school that my child was going, you needed to email the school, not even the teacher. And then whatever question that you have, you would get passed to the teacher through school. However, here we have the luxury of talking to the teachers every day. The teacher, she is also aware of your aspiration, your needs, your goals. What do you want for your child to achieve? So she's aware, and then also we are aware of what's happening at school. And that can happen on a daily basis. I know it takes a lot of patience and work, but somehow they manage to do it.
Every child, no child's the same. Children are all different, they're at different levels, and the good thing about this school is that it focuses on the child, individual child. So they teach the children to their level, and I think that's one very important aspect. When you go to any other school, in general, I'm just speaking generally, the classroom, the teacher just teaches the syllabus. They're not really focusing on where that child is in the syllabus and what level they're at. But here at Esslemont College, they really focus on the individual child and what their needs are and what their level is in terms of their education and helping them to, I guess, progress to the best that they can. So that was, definitely one of the biggest things that Esslemont College does offer.
Yeah, so since moving to Esslemont College, we have noticed a significant increase in our kids' academic level. You get tailored quality, quality care. It's tailored.
Teachers teaching based on, as I said, how individual children are learning, not what needs to be taught and the way the teacher should taught to get through material. It's more concentrated on learning and how they will learn. And because this is a bit different to the conventional teaching strategies where students are of the same age, the same group, this is more tailored, more tailored.
I asked Micah what he likes about Esslemont College, and without any pause or thinking about it, he just immediately said, the excursions, the classes, and the teacher. And I said, what do you like about the classes? And he said, they're fun. I said, what do you like about the teacher? And she said, she's kind. I said, okay, that's good.
The other thing I've noticed, even the way that teachers interact with them, you know, the way it's not about, they just tell them, you know, this is how something should be done. They actually tell them, so what do you think this should be done? They make them think beyond it. You know, and I've noticed that even when they come home, the way we then approach them is like, how do you think this should be done? And they think beyond that. It makes sense.
Yeah, like and also like they make the learning process very fun for the children. Yeah. So it's very hands-on. And I've seen that through Seesaw. So the teachers do post a lot of the things that the children do learning in class, and a lot of it is hands-on, and it's fun. It's a fun way of learning. And I've had Lana and Kion both come home and say, you know, Mummy, I learned this, it was so fun. Yeah. They make it enjoyable for the children, and the more fun it is, the more likely the kids are to absorb the information, to learn from it, and want to keep learning. So I think that's one of the also very good things that they do here at Esslemont College, is the fact that learning is fun.
Because I learn much better here, because I can talk with people. We do lots of things. We practice lots of things, and I love my teacher. I love being with Miss Judy. So actually, he can see the correct things in place for him now. It's not about the extra activity anymore. It's about who he is in this school, and he loves who he is in this school. And I think that was a big change from the child that hated to come to school to the point that he loves it.
The kids come home, every week they're learning a different virtue, and it's just so beautiful when they come home and they go, oh mummy, I've learned respect this week, and they practice that at home. And that's something, you know, when they're so young, you want to help them to become the best person that they can be when they're older. And by starting young and introducing all these virtues and teaching them, you know, this is how we need to be, this is, you know, you're helping to build them into the best people that they can be when they're older.
I can see Miss Shona and Miss Judy approach to education. It's more about problem solving and knowing the problem. And even like in a attitude side of the things, in a behavior side of the problem, when some wrong behavior or wrong attitude happening, so the way is what you feel, why you feel like that, how we can avoid it next time. I can see you're angry, so how we can avoid that angry feeling in you, and when you are angry, what we can do to help you to calm down. So even in that behavior problem, the attitude is problem solving. So I feel this is very important, and this is school doing their best to have that approach toward the education.
I would say it's fun and it's very welcoming.
I would describe Esslemont College as a very loving environment and tailored focused to the children.
So I describe Esslemont College a caring family for my child.
Two words that I'd use to describe this school would be caring, because the quality of the care and the attitude of the teachers and everything, like it's really like stands out. The other word I'd use to describe is precious, because this kind of school, it doesn't really exist anywhere else. It's basically a precious school that people don't know about yet.
I would describe Esslemont College as being creative and proactive.
I will describe Esslemont College as caring and amazing. Yeah.
To be honest, I think Cam and I made the best decision for our kids, and yeah, I just hope that other parents, you know, can also see how amazing this school is. Yeah. I see big potential. It's a really good school.
Okay. Sorry, you have anything to add? You're concerned?
I think you were very thorough. I think this was the best decision she made for our family so far.
So far, good choice.